Well, it's been a really good day so far. I don't think it's been as productive as yesterday. I felt like I just got so much done yesterday overall. But still, it's been pretty good. I just sat down to eat my early afternoon snack, just a piece of grilled chicken, some seasoning on it, and some guac to dip it in, because guacamole is so good. It's so good. Haven't really made too much progress on the decision-making front. I kind of think I know where I'm going to end up, but I'll probably bounce it off a couple of friends and family members and get some external feedback just to widen my perspective a bit and see if there's anything, that they're going to think of that I haven't. And then, hopefully make a decision come middle of the week next week. Sooner would obviously be better, but not going to rush it. I'm going to try to make the best decision I can, and I don't have a pressing need until right around the middle of next week, so that's what we're shooting for. If you were wondering how the head shaving experience went, you can see I shaved it yesterday. the single blade, I should have grabbed the blade, I don't know what I was thinking. The single blade is actually weirdly positioned. So when you have like multiple blades, right, like if these are the blades, you just kind of shave with them. This one's a single blade, but then it's kind of like covered. And so when I first lathered up to shave it, I ran the razor down and I'm like, damn, this is smooth, because I wasn't actually shaving anything. You have to hold it on like a weird angle. I ended up cutting myself in like 5 or 6 places, which I never do when I use kind of a normal razor. So the experience was kind of not the best, but it got the job done eventually, and it's not quite as irritated. So I'm going to give it a couple more tries. That was like a $5 12 count, and if I can get it to work, it's super cheap and it'd be easy to maintain. If not, I'll end up switching to something else and see how it goes. The aftershave thing, though, was actually really good. It noticeably moisturized the skin. It helped kind of take the sting out of all the cuts, and it's got a very good, mellow, not overbearing scent. So a thumbs up on that, and I'll probably continue to use that regardless. I've got one call scheduled for later tonight with someone that I'm helping out, doing some kind of like consulting for, and I don't know that I'll record that just because I don't feel like there's going to be a ton of like really good or entertaining or informative content there, but I might, just because I feel like a lot of the recent videos have been what we're looking at right now, like me sitting at my computer or sitting at in my chair that I read in, and I'd like to vary it up. I guess I kind of got a little lazy on that coming off of DreamHack, where I was like out and walking and meeting people, and probably got to get back to that at some point. But anyway, I have a call later on in the afternoon, and I'm probably going to call a couple friends and stuff later on tonight just to get a feel of, run the opportunities by them and get some feedback there. And then I'm hoping the rest of the night's going to be super mellow. So last night, I shaved my head and I did that whole thing, and then later on in the night, as it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock, I just got like super, super tired. And I haven't been tired and like ready for bed tired that early in a very long time. And I was messaging with a friend and I was trying to stay awake. And right around midnight, I was out. And I mean, like, I was a log. Like, I fell asleep and then I just stayed asleep. One of the dogs woke me up, I think, at like 5 a.m., somewhere around that. I was not up for very long, and then I was out again. It was actually really, really nice to be that tired that early. I don't think it'll continue. But it was something that I actually commented, like, man, I couldn't tell you the last time I was that tired. Like, sometimes I'll get sleepy and like want to take a nap, and then I won't, because I know if I go to take a nap at like 10 o'clock, I wake up at like 2 o'clock, and then I'm not tired for a while. And that's more common for me than 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock rolls around, and I am ready for bed. But I'll tell you what, in the past I would have been like, damn, this sucks, because when I was competing as a pro CSGO player, like 11 o'clock was like match time, and I had to like be awake, and I had just worked a long day, and to be that tired then was awful. It was actually really nice last night. So today I'm feeling way more energetic. I got a really good night's sleep overall, and just feeling really, really good. So yeah, just looking forward to the rest of the day, and if something interesting happens, I'll be sure to record it. All right, so I wanted to give you a quick, albeit quiet, update before I get to bed. It's very quiet in the house right now, so I'm trying to keep my voice down to not disturb any dog, to have them start losing their minds and not let me sleep for the night. But I read through the first offer that I got, because along with the actual offer letter, It kind of came like the standard like employment, I guess you could say agreement, but like kind of the thing that you would get in like an entry, the paperwork you would normally get like your first day on the new job when you have to fill out, you have to present your form of ID usually or proof of citizenship, and then you kind of have to read like the employee handbook. That's the word I was looking for, handbook. And there were some things in there that I don't think I would describe them as abnormal, but they're definitely limiting. Because the handbook is such a standard thing for like all employees, I don't know if I would have the ability to negotiate on that. But some of the things are really restrictive, very limiting, very much like if there, for example, if there were another opportunity came up, or if like, let's say I had the opportunity to go cast for an event, a DreamHack or a Northern Arena, or another event that maybe doesn't have like the On Fire, Anders and similar kind of like tier 1 casters like a Zeta or Ryu.gg. But I had the opportunity to cast or be on an analyst desk. Like I wouldn't be able to do it. Like it's very limiting, very restrictive. On the flip side, it pays more money, and I know that I can negotiate for additional money that I can kind of like roughly figure out, like I might lose this amount of revenue every year by not being able to go do other things. So I can negotiate for that here. And I know that there's wiggle room on the compensation department there. I'm very confident that I can negotiate that number different than it is right now. So I'm kind of wrestling with that a little bit, because on the other side, the other offer that I have that I got from the call yesterday, while the pay is less, it's a lot more freeing. It's a lot more autonomous, a lot more, as long as I'm doing a great job in the things that I'm supposed to be doing. That's it, right? Like that's the only thing that's important, is like I'm doing an excellent job in the job that I'm hired for. And I'm kind of wrestling back and forth, because while it does pay less, that additional freedom gives me the ability to kind of earn back, the difference in salary by pursuing other opportunities that I would be able to pursue. So I'm kind of wrestling with that now, and I would have to say I'm leaning towards the lesser offer in combination, because I think it's a really, really good opportunity. Plus, it'll give me a little bit more freedom, which I really, really value. So, I don't think I'm leaning like 90-10, maybe like 60-40, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's the update I've got for you. Also, the people watching this right now, if you haven't figured out that Mixwell's gone, he's not a member of Optic, like he's gone already, then you're crazy. Because Lowell becomes a free agent. Mixwell's been spending time in Europe. Mixwell tweets like, what would a Spanish super team look like? And there's all kinds of rumors and shuffle stuff. Like, Mixwell's gone. I hate to tell you, if it hasn't happened already, it's going to happen. He's not going to be a member of that team anymore. You gotta face it. Just absorb it, accept it, move on with your life. That being said, I think I was just a little bit too loud, so I'm gonna bring my voice back down. I'm gonna probably read for a little bit and just kind of let my mind wander, so I'm not focused on other stuff going on. And then I'm gonna get to bed.